It made me curious, and it looked like fun. It also looked like magic. But when I actually seen the first like black dude on a skateboard was Roger Brown, and he was an amateur for Santa Cruz. And he was around I moved to a new neighborhood, and that's where I got introduced to skateboarding, because it was skaters around that neighborhood. It was Roger Brown, Rasul, Terrence, and this other dude named Seitu. And I was just, you know, just curious, and they wound up teaching me, and I wound up buying a board off of them, and then I wound up just following them around until I met everybody. Yeah. I come from a bad neighborhood. I come from the same neighborhood as Meek Mill, the rapper, Meek Mill. Me and him from the same neighborhood, Strawberry Mansion. And it's a pretty bad neighborhood in Philly. And just Philly, period, is just a tough, like kind of rough city. And we just, you know, that's just who we are. So my neighborhood just reflects the type of person that I am, where I come from. And people, I guess, around the world, you know, they can relate. Yeah, the first message of DGK was to show the industry that I could identify other skaters like myself that could complete a team that means something. That was the first message. The second message was DGK is big enough to be a partner with a brand like Reebok. And the message after that was DGK is involved in the culture, right? So there's like elevation to the DGK message from when I first started, because when I first started DGK, I was 22 years old, you know? So I didn't really know anything about business. And it wasn't really until my partner, Troy, that already understood skateboard business, knew how to work operations, admin, distribution, and all of that stuff. It took me a while to learn that. It took a lot of trial and error. It took a lot of mistakes. It took a lot of understanding. And now me and Troy both understand that DGK is not just for Stevie Williams and his personal beliefs in skateboarding, but it's more for the culture and those that come from nothing. And once me and him really acknowledged how big that was, we could only, you know, share DGK with the world, you know? So really DGK is just a growth pattern from Stevie Williams' heritage, skaters, but also like outside of skateboarding and what it really means to the world and the world message. Like, we saved by skateboarding, but we are like the ones that come from nothing. And like I said, it's the ones that come from nothing, those that come from nothing, that became successful, you know? Because if you don't know where you're going, or if you don't know where you're headed, then you ain't going nowhere. So I always had a dream and a goal and a plan to be successful. I appreciate, and I'm very humbled and grateful that Stevie Williams is successful. But another part of me is very, very grateful and blessed to see that DGK is successful too. Yeah. A lot of people told me that it wasn't going to work. Yeah, a lot of people told me that they thought I was crazy and stupid for leaving chocolate skateboards, and which I thought I was too. But you know, when you believe in yourself, believe in the Most High, and you pray, you know, these are results that we pray for, and I'm forever grateful. So it means a lot to me that I can share it to the world and see the results. I'm blown away. Nice. Yeah, straight up. It's not really a trust, it's a belief. Yeah. And you can have trust or you can have faith. And I have faith in the Most High. And it's just what we believe could work for what I was called, but it don't really matter what I was called anymore. Like, I was called a dirty ghetto kid for a reason. Obviously, they must have seen a bunch of dirty ghetto kids wilding out, because I'm not saying we was like the nicest. We might have been terrorizing shit, we might have been fucking shit up, but we was labeled. And I wanted to take that label and prove to everybody that, yeah, this is who we are. And regardless of the circumstance, like, I could make it. And that's what I did. So when I made it, DGK made it too. And then now DGK is actually showing me like a real cool way to share with the world, you know? And I took that for granted for a little bit. And, you know, it is what it is. Well, I have 3 beautiful kids that I love and think about all day, all the time, especially when I see how far I came and what's going to be left behind if I'm not here. The first thing I think of is my son Paris and my daughter Brooklyn and my son Kingston. That's really the only thing I really personally think about when it comes to like legacy. On giving them the right information, letting them see me in a way where, you know, I never was able to see myself. I don't know, it's weird. But when you talk about heritage and DGK, it's kind of similar or like parallel or whatever. But just the legacy of just doing it the right way, man. Like, if you believe in it, and if you believe it, you can achieve it. And if you believe in yourself, and you feel as though that, you know, you have a purpose, then go for it, you know? That's the Stevie Williams message, like, defying all odds and having fun while you're doing it, you know? Looking good while you're doing it, because who's somebody else to tell me that I can't go for what I believe in? So if I listen to you, and you put your fears on me, then I may not make it that far. So I didn't let nobody put their fears on me. Because if I did, there would be no DGK. If there wasn't no DGK, there wouldn't be thousands of kids in Brazil believing in that same message that you could achieve that, you know what I mean? So I don't really care about what people say. I do what I feel like is in my heart, and if I made a mistake, I'll deal with the consequences. But most likely, like, I'm a child of God, and if God has made me a vehicle to show the kids that you can make it out of certain circumstances and still be yourself, that's my legacy, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. Nothing else I can really do but show these little kids, like, bruh, I'm from just like you, maybe worse, you know what I mean? Because you may not be a kid, you may be a good kid. Like, I wasn't a good kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to say that now because there's so many kids that look at me, but like, no, I wasn't really a good kid. You know what I mean? I was the troublemaker. Like, I did a lot, yo, you know, and I forever wanna clean my karma of things that I've done as a child. So if I could tell the kids, like, yo, that shit ain't worth it. Like, you better off doing that. I might save them 5, 10 years, you know what I mean? I've been locked up, I've been shot at, I've been robbed, I've been, you know what I mean? Like, but the feeling that I get from skateboarding and giving back to the kids, it's different, yo, it's a different thing, so I would love to be a part of that. And if anybody can remember Stevie Williams for what he was and what he did, was a dude that defied the odds and came back and showed the kids how to do it too. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. That's S dot for you right there. And DGK helps me do that because it helps people believe that I did it. You know what I mean? And it's just strong. It's a strong ass message. So I'm like, damn, I just give my body, myself, my soul to God and just be the vehicle and I just have fun doing it. I mean, y'all see me, I love it. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do, so I do it. And if anything was to come out of this, I know that the Most High would bless us all for doing the right thing. So I promote that, yo. Positivity for sure. Mm-hmm.
That's a good legacy.
Hell yeah, on my legacy to be positive, yo. Means so much, yo. And coming to Brazil, let me and my partner Troy and DGK know how appreciative you guys are for what we do, what we've done, what we have, And when we share, it's like magnified, like times like 1,000. And I've never experienced that in my life, yo, at all. I've been everywhere. I'm like, damn, I think God brought me here at the right time for the right reason, because it's hard to explain the feeling that I get. It just makes me want to just do more, like for people that like appreciate it and appreciate me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So whatever y'all need, like, I'll be like, I'm down, you know what I mean? I definitely want to come back, skate, chill, learn to barbecue. Like, I feel like I can learn more as an adult and not be distracted by like the dumb shit that goes on with whatever comes with like being a celebrity. And like, I deal with a lot, but to come here is like, damn, I actually got like a peace of mind for like a week within all of the work and stuff. I'm like, damn, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I love Brazil.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Brazil,
I really do.
Too.
I see, man, and man, it's a good feeling to get real, genuine love, yo. Straight up.
Yeah. That's it.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
Let's be back.
It's good.
Next time.
No, but I'm back. I'm back.